warehouse to keep our machines, and also there's no light here. So before I got a tractor, everything that we were doing, we were processing it here. And the way we were doing that is we have... Hey, if you're about you say you're cleaning. If you're about you're cleaning.
What's this pen for?
So we use it for different things. So we use it when we have a very pregnant, goat that's delivering. They come here and deliver safely away from the others. We sometimes also use it for isolation center.
Okay.
So we could also, yes, as well. But now that we have empty pens, we'd rather take them there instead, right? So this is called a chaff cutter machine.
Chaff cutter.
Yeah, and what that does is, so if you cut a grass, right, it's maybe about 1 to 2 feet.
Okay.
When an animal takes that grass, what it does is it bites it, and then you lose about 80% will fall down.
Yeah.
The 80% that falls down, what happens is they don't eat it because they poop, they have their pee there. So you have 80% of your feed going to waste.
Yeah.
What we do is that we put the grass here, it goes into this, and it cuts it into small pieces. So now we are more efficient with our food. So they use their tongue, they just grab it, and then they chew. So this is how we save it. And then we use this basically to bale it into bales.
Okay,
which I'll take you here and show you.
I suppose it's a pelleting machine.
So that's a pelleting machine as well that we use. And then we use this to generate power. Right. So this is chaff cutter plus also corn, so it crushes the corn.
Okay, this one crushes the
corn. So if you want to feed corn to your livestock, if you give it to them like a whole, it passes through and they poop it.
Now if you're not gonna utilize the
exactly, so you have to crush it.
Exactly. Probably pellet it.
Yeah, and then you mix it with your grass, and then you have your food. Yeah. Right. So let's go. I'll show you where we basically store all our feed. I love the cleanliness of this place.
Thank you.
I'm coming. Alawa. Go watch it. Yeah, that's an old plow. So the tractor and implements are at the 100 acres, because that's where we do a lot of the food, the hay cutting and processing and all that. Right. So you're gonna see brachiaria grass that you've talked. So when I got 5 acres, all this place is where I planted it in the beginning. The 5 acres, yes, I planted all this place. So, and then I used the machine to grade it. But even though after grading it, it's still in the soil, so it still comes. So that's brachiaria basically. Yeah.
So it's rich in protein too.
Huge, 18%.
18% protein.
Yeah.
And 18% is huge, you know, for broilers. I mean the poultry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 18% should be like a finisher feed.
Yeah. So if you're able to turn it into pallets, then you're gone. Even for pigs. Like I know a lot of yes.
Wow, that's good.
A lot of people uses it to make their pig food as well. It's just depend on what you have. At the moment, I just feed it to my goats and my cattle. Yeah.
This is good that we came, you know.
I'm glad you feel so. So anytime we have a new stock, we do like a germination test before we start selling. Be careful, right? So here we did a germination test, and then as you can see how it's grown. Yeah, so basically this is where we store our dry food, right? So this is even from the dry season. So this rainy season we haven't even brought it here. So we harvest and then we store. We harvest, we store, and every day we're basically utilizing it. So
So this can be used for the good as well.
Yeah.
Being dried.
Dry is better.
Dried,
so you don't even get the 18% unless it's dry. Because when it's dry, you've taken away the liquid. Right? And then now you have just the nutrients you need, which is the protein. Right.
So you just bail it.
Yeah. So we just bail it and keep it.
The pigs eat this too?
Yeah.
Like this?
Yes. Yes. So goats, sheep, cows, they will all eat it. Right. So we just pile it up till we have.
So you already packed up your poultry?
Yeah, I'm done. I sold everything. I'm gonna use it for something else.
Okay, because I see a lot of farmers here are into poultry.
Yeah.
So there's probably a glut in the market, you know.
No. We still can't. Ghana, we consume 266,000 tons of poultry meat. We only produce 64,000.
Whoa.
Yes. Our poultry
so it's not even enough.
Not even quarter of it.
Wow.
See, but if you don't do this kind of research and have this data, then you look at a few poultry farmers and you're like, oh, we're okay.
Yeah, we're okay.
You know, it's flooded and therefore I won't go into poultry.
Yeah.
No, you need to.
That's a battery cage.
Yeah, so I even experimented with battery cage when I had the chicken, but I didn't move further with it. So yeah, that's gone. But yeah, literally, if you sit down, people go into poultry because it's easy. We've done it so many times, and we have the feed, we have the domestication. You know, we have people who understand it and can help you succeed.
Yeah.
So it's easy for people to go into poultry. People don't want to go into livestock because exactly. Somebody can have 10,000 chicken, but they can't have 10,000. They don't have the source of food.
Yeah. You can't have 10,000 cows and be grazing them all around.
Exactly. Right. So if you don't have the secrets and the knowledge, you don't feel like you can do it.
Yeah.
All right. So that's why. And but I think as people are learning about brachiaria grass and growing it and so on, they will start knowing that, oh, if I have brachiaria grass, why do I have only 2? Why do I have only 3? Let me move to 4. Let me move to 5. Let me grow them. Because now, what is my worry? I have the food, you know, I have the medication, I have everything I need.
Wow.
You know. And
what about the alfalfa?
Yeah, so alfalfa is great too. We have a few here. Now we are waiting. The rainy season has just started, so we are also gonna grow alfalfa at a very large scale. Yeah. This is another thing in case you don't have, you know, a tractor. And
we have tractors.
If you have tractors, that's
like
good.
5, 6 tractors.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, so if you have this too, that works. But if you're doing it on a larger scale, then tractor is basically what is worth it. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, you know how expensive these goats are. So I'm trying. Every other I also buy some. I try to increase my flocks as well, but so all these ones were born here. These are about 2-3 months. The small ones, you know, and the mom is still pregnant again.
Wow.
Yeah. See, he's even going to drink. He's young.
3 months.
Yeah.
Interesting.
See, he's drinking breast. If he hadn't drank, maybe you guys would not believe. But yeah, it's feeding. And see that small baby?
Yeah.
That's like 4 days or 3 days.
4 days?
Yeah, that small one over there. Yeah. They grow fast.
Did you capture that?
But you see, you can mix them, but you always have to separate the males.
The males.
Right. So that's a savannah, and that's a boa.
That one is boa.
Yeah.
The Kalahari is like pure brown.
Yeah, pure brown. You know. So I also have the local ones, basically. Yeah, I mean you can see the size, right?
They never grow beyond that.
I'm
how you feed them unless you maybe castrate the male.
Yeah. You know, but so you see I've divided, these are the males.
Yeah.
So now the males don't go there. So as far as you've separated the males, then the females, it doesn't matter, they can be together. Yeah. Right. So there's like a year.
You want to breed,
that's when you introduce
the females and they breed, you take them back.
Exactly.
So how many times do they breed before you are sure that they're pregnant?
They actually on heat for only 2 days.
Okay.
So in 2 days you introduce, you bring the male to the female, and then or the female to the male if they are separated, and then in the 2 days you will cross as many times as you can, and then that's it. But every month they come on heat. So even if the first month you're not able to, in the second month, it will come. So then you get each breed and then you put them together. So I know doctor wanted, one of each breed, they can be in the same place. And the females can also be in the same.
One of the Bua. And one of the Savannah, and one of the Kalahari. It's okay. And then we can get two females of each.
That also works, We just want to do different things for them to play on. Goats like to run and like jump around, So in future we will actually build different structures in there so that they can play around it. And mostly. We can go up and I'll show you. So in the beginning when I was starting, to me, my belief is before you put money into anything, you need to test. So I try to look for cheapest materials as possible to even test to say, is this what I'm going to do or not?
I have a review of the base. This will help their poo just go down.
Of course, it goes down. That's why it's so clean. Because from the poo or urine, everything goes down. And then you pick the down and you use it for your crops as well. Right. So you see that it has already been filled with the hay. So the moment we move them inside, their food is ready.
So you bring them up here every morning, every night?
Every night.
They come up?
Then they will eat at night.
What's the purpose of this?
So that's a salt lick.
Salt lick. Salt lick.
Sorry?
You use this to move or to weigh?
Yes, to weigh them, because every week you also need to weigh.
You have this at the shop?
I think we had one. I don't know if it's finished or it's still there. But once you get there, but you need to weigh them to see their weight, because that's how you determine who is increasing, who is decreasing in weight, so that you're able to customize their feed. What kind of feed do you need to give them? So very important. So you build it in a way that you can put it in, and you just push them. They go, they stand on it, it reads, then they come out, then another one goes. Right. So basically, you do it in a way that once they come out, each goat can go into their pen. And goats, they know. Once you do it 1 week or 2 weeks, they'll know where each of them will go. So if you open them, they will all go into their pen.
Oh, really?
Yes.
There's the door there.
There's a door for each of them. So it's one
for the female or for the male?
Yes. Okay. So they all come out from here and they all go into their different pens. Right. Yeah. And to me, even what is very important is these guys that were born here, and are growing up, because it shows that it's working. Right? If it's only the ones from South Africa, then you're like, because they came when they are old, but they're giving birth, their kids are doing well, and I think that's also very important piece of what we are trying to do.
Like how many months does it take immediately take in? How many more does it take to?
It takes 150 days, and then they'll give birth.
It's about 3 months.
Yeah. So about 3 months. Yeah. So 4 months and a little bit. Yeah. I think let me show you a bit of the alfalfa too. Right. So we did also a germination test here. So this is the alfalfa. Yeah. So alfalfa is like 20% protein.
It's more than
brachiaria grass. Yeah.
Wow. 20% protein.
Yeah. Alfalfa, you have to give very less. if you give too much, they'll be bloated.
Yeah, they bloat. Yeah,
because
even the cows.
The protein content is very, very high. But with Brachiria, I can give it to them all the time. That's their main food, and then I supplement a little bit with the alfalfa as well, you know, so that they have some balanced diet, you know, and then corn, and then we're good to go. I mean, you guys can do it. You can even do it bigger than me. Then I'll come there and learn.